Hello everyone, hi, welcome to the return of TGC Tours. I took a week off. My throat wasn't feeling very well. I had a little bit of a cold. Also had a little bit of a food poisoning issue later on in the week, which didn't help matters. But we're on the road to recovery. We're getting back to full health, and we're here at the Saskatchewan Farms Classic here at Steamshovel Bank Golf Club. We're not going to look back at last week's scores because, well, we didn't play last week because we were feeling a little bit under the weather. Our world golf ranking took a little dip because we didn't play last week. But took a couple of practice swings, took a little bit of a recalibration. Played one or two practice rounds of this yesterday. And I think I'm in an, I don't want to say okay position. Because my first practice round was 9 over par. My second practice round was 3 over par, so I'm not quite where I need to be yet. However, I am getting a little bit more used to hitting perfects here. As I say that, and I immediately hit it very fast. That's honestly, that's just par for the course for this channel. I'm just struggling so much with the new update here. It's just not going super well for us here at all. Even that one's a little fast coming out of here. And we're going bunker to bunker to start this one, which is not something that I've done in practice at all. It's a slight slow on that, but I figured if I clubbed up a little bit, I figure maybe I might be able to, or rather powered up a little bit, maybe I might be able to get out of here. So we're already putting for par, and this first one better had go in, otherwise we're going to be like immediately in trouble. Oh, that's a good opening putt to save the par from an absolutely horrible drive and a horrible recovery shot. That's really good. I'm happy with that one. A lot of that hole I'm not really happy with. I would love to have it back, but okay, we're going slightly fast. A little bit fast, not full power. Again, not full power, but perfect. Not full power, but a little bit slow. There's a perfect, so. Doesn't matter about the practice swings, as long as you get a perfect in the one that matters. That's the main thing. And that's what we're out here, we're trying to do. And we don't hit a lot of them, but we're trying our best. And really and truly, that's all anyone can possibly ask of us, really, isn't it? Narrow this down. I'm going to try and slow it down as much as we can here. That's another perfect. You'll love to see that. 97% power. This would be a great approach if we can just get it to stop. I said if we can get it to stop. Excuse me. Alright, we're 11 feet out, and we can already get our first birdie of the round here if we're lucky, or if we're skilled, which ideally we would be skilled rather than lucky. Come on, drop please. Let's go. Alright, not the greatest first hole, but we are off to a good start. I'm going to try and not get ahead of myself because that has happened all too many times here. And I really don't want to do that this time around. A little bit fast, only 92% power. If I can get it to just bump up the top of this hill. Okay, that's pretty good where it is. Would have liked to have gotten it a little bit closer to the hole, but there's not much break here. If we can get this down, we'll be flying. Come on, please drop. Ah, just a little bit wide. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We've been putting in the work. We've been doing a little bit. Been in the lab, offline, doing a little bit of practice. Spent plenty of time in the. Oh my god, that's horrible. That almost didn't even make the fairway. That's just an awful chunker of a shot. Only 233 yards, which means we're going to have to 3-wood to try and get a green in regulation here. Maybe a strong 4 hybrid could get pushed in with the wind. A little bit fast though, it's not going to get that far. Should have just stuck with the 3-wood. That's just poor shot selection. I didn't want to overshoot the hole, and then I absolutely overshot everything. I do tend to go fast with the flops, so that's why I'm kind of clubbing up on the flop here. That should get us to touchdown. Maybe not as close to the hole as I thought we would have done, but we're 20 feet away. Got a little bit of a break. We can still save a par here somewhere. Come on, just be nice and drop in. Let's go. Let's go. We're still 1 under through 4. That's 14 holes to go. There's only 14. There's only 14 places we can mess this up. So how about we don't do that? Oh, that's a great send. Right down the left hand side of the sweeping fairway. Not quite the 300 yarder, but given that we're playing with a shorter distance club, that's perfectly okay. We've got 8 mile an hour winds. I feel like we should be comfortable going up to the 6 iron here. Actually, no. We're going to stop a little bit short, so a little bit of downspin, a little bit of D-loft. 98% power and a perfect. Okay, maybe we might have stopped too far back. Because we are nowhere near the pin here, but we do have a green in regulation. Greens seem to be pretty okay, pretty workable so far. This is gonna be a long 40-footer. I can see this one's stopping short, but we'll give it the old college try and see how close we can get, and just try not to overshoot it into the fringe. I believe that's going short. No, didn't go short on the power, but did go a little bit wide right. But that's okay, we can tap it in for power. And we'll move on to the next one. Still, so far so good. This is the 4th time I've been through this course. I played 3 practice runs. The first practice run I played, I can't even remember what I got. I know it was terrible, but I can't remember what I got, so I'm not really counting that. The second practice run I got 9 over. The third practice run I got 3 over. So I want to do 3 over or better, ideally. Now this is going to carry after it bounces as well, so I just have to be super careful. And we've got 8 mile an hour winds going to be pushing it right. Or pushing it left, sorry. Fast is also going to push it left, and it's also going to fall ridiculously short and into this bunker. Again, just bad shot selection. That's all that can be said about it. I'm trying to double club up with the pitching, with the gap wedge pitch here, just to try and get us somewhere close. Okay, maybe the double club up was also a poor shot selection. That's 100% on me. Now this is where I'm struggling. Oh, that was close. I was going to say I'm struggling with those chips to try and get those perfect tempo and not get them to like completely shred my distance. Now, that one wasn't so bad, it was just inaccurate, that's all. But, I mean, coming out of heavy rough, that's completely explainable, at least. You know, I'm only doing bad for my own folly there more than anyone else's. Like, I can't really blame the wind. That was my fault for just not putting it accurate. Either way, we're back down to even through 6. Which is a nice place to be. Get a nice little even lie here. Driver off the deck might be a good idea. Oh, that's a perfect. I didn't think I would be able to hit two perfects in a row, let alone a perfect driver off the fairway. That's going to just go into the light rough here. Very fast on the pitch. Not the greatest shot in the world there. Very slow in the chip. That just shredded my run there. Now it's a par 5 and all we're going to get out of it is a par. If we're and that's if we're lucky. And we're absolutely nowhere near on that one. Just shanked the downswing on that completely, and we're down over par for the first time in this round. Alright, still half a game of golf to be played here, so plenty of chance to try and get that back. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. Absolutely. Because my 3 over in the practice round, I actually was like a lot over and then I had to battle back for that, so I am doing better than how I had done before. I know you probably find that very hard to believe, but I am, trust me. Well, that's a good approach shot. Should have put a little bit of backspin on it just to try and slow it down on the landing, but may have cost us the perfect if we had done so. 12-footer for birdie to bring us back to even here. Drop. Ah, so close. It's okay. It's alright. We're close to where we need to be. And, you know, you can't really ask for anything more than that. Okay. We'll close out the back 9 here with this par 4 395 yarder. Heading it into 6 mile an hour winds. Slight grey fast on that. Almost a red fast, but look, we're right down the middle of the fairway. Usually, in my practice rounds, I had actually been shooting with the wind carrying the ball further, and I ended up in the rough just on the other side of the fairway when I was playing this beforehand. But yeah, we're doing pretty well so far. We're doing pretty dang well for ourselves. That's a nice little approach shot there. A little bit of downhill. Got a little bit of break. 10 foot for birdie. See what we can do here. Drop. Let's go! Half a course down, half a course to go. We're sitting on even. And we're looking pretty good for it, I think. As always, hints, tips, and tricks in the comment section. More than welcome. If you're enjoying watching this Let's Play TGCTours series, you can hit the subscribe button. It means an awful lot to me. Follow the playlist. All of our runs are uploaded. We don't play anything offline here in TGC. Everything is all recorded and accounted for. We got 6 mile an hour wind. We got 6 mile an hour winds to carry us in. But if we lose a little bit of loft here, but also backspin it just a smidge, we might be able to get something from this. feel like that's... I thought I might have hit that one fast. But, no, that's perfect. And it just lands right on the top deck here. 18 feet for birdie. We're looking pretty good. There's a lot of break here. I am worried I'm going to overshoot the hole here. Oh, that's bad. That's very, very bad. Why did I do that? I took too many backswings and then I just kind of panicked myself. That's what happened there. That was just excruciating. That hurt me more than it hurt you. That hurt me doing it more than it hurt you to watch it. Trust me. That's a pretty cringeworthy effort. Oof, that's a red fast. That is going nowhere near the fairway, folks. We've got a bit of a rough position to try and fight our way out of here as well. So it does not do us any favours. It is a slight fast. It's going to bounce onto the green though, but it's going to roll quite a bit away from the pin. So we managed to save our green in regulation, we managed to scramble that a little bit. Not very much break to look at here. Going for birdie. Let's go! That's a good one to get. We're back under par again. We are back under par again. Oh, you love to see that. It's got to be said, it's been nice relearning this game again. For perhaps lack of a better way to put this, but it truly is just relearning the game again. Because beforehand, what I had been doing was just kind of, like, as much as I'm hesitant to say that, like, oh, I just used the red fast meta because it was better, because it's better and it works and it improves my scores, and like, yes, it did, but like, I figured out how to use it, like, not because like that's what people were talking about, but it was like, okay, I know this is my weak point, but I know that if I aim my shots far right and I fast them to the left, then, you know, it works itself out. Like, that is how I learned to play the game. Well, now that the game has changed, I have to relearn how to play the game. And it's been a lot of fun doing so. Like, it's challenging, yeah, don't get me wrong, but I'm still having fun with it. Which really goes to show just how good this game, how good PGA 2K21 is. Like, this could have been just... This whole experience could have just been dry and boring, and it could have just put me off the entire game completely, but there's enough here to kind of... I don't want to say to keep me going, because, you know, it's not really a fair assessment and a fair way to describe it. Oh, that's awfully slow. There's bunker to bunker. I done the exact same thing in all of my practice runs, was bunker to bunker. That. Very slow splash out. Actually worked out pretty alright, because we're down below the pin. We've got a little bit of a break carrying us left to right, and we can still power this hole. I think I overhit that. He did. And missed the swing plane a little bit on the left too. Back down to even ball again. With 313 though, that's not bad. That's absolutely not bad. Like, if you'd have given me that in my practice runs, I would have taken that all day, every day. That's a little bit red fast. Oh no, that's bunker. That's bunker. All day. This is going to be a tricky one to get out of now as well. Oof. You heard just the chunk of the sand as they battled that one out of there. I managed to get 177 yards. That's perhaps maybe a testament to just, you know, how challenging of a shot that is. Come on, please. Okay, a little bit of slow. It's not great. It's going to roll off the fairway, or roll off the green here. Again, we're in one of those positions where it looks like we're going to only get a par out of a par 5. It's a nice chip, but it's not close. Maybe I shouldn't have went up to the gap wedge chip there. Well, we are going to come out of this hole with a par though. We're not gonna take any negative marks. Could have done better that hole, but you know, it is what it is. We're still even. There's still a lot to be happy with. Now, this is the tricky one. If I had a better club, I could probably have gone all the way here. But I don't, so I'm just going... In all my practice runs, I managed to hit it into that little creek there. So I'm just going to take the 3 wood and just go for the safety of that first fairway. Oh god, that's not safety at all. That's not safety at all. Stop, 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 stop. Don't you... I said don't though. I said don't though. It's a perfect coming out of there. It's gonna go into the green and all the way off. Okay, this is gonna be like the trickiest par shot of our lives here. Perfect splash. Managed to splash it all the way over the green. So maybe I shouldn't have clubbed up for that. Come on, go in. There we go. Only came away from that with a bogey. Perhaps we got a little bit lucky there. Why are you giving us a replay? It's a pretty straightforward 5-yard chip. And we almost missed. In fact, the replay actually thinks that we missed because it just teleported the ball in. It didn't roll in properly. So if that tells you how lucky we were on that shot, then you know, there you go. We are still only 1 over par though, so you know, you got to remember that we're still outplaying our practice runs. Let's just fast forward a little roll here. So we're still putting in for what is by all accounts still an impressive performance. By our standard at least, if nobody else's. It is gonna drop a little bit slow. If you're on a slope, it's gonna roll all the way back down though. That's not where you wanna be when you've got a birdie putt coming up. 48 yards. Big uphill. And lots of right to left break. And extremely bad swing plane on that once again. Managed to stay on the green though for this 14-foot par attempt. Let's maybe not call it a par until it's in the hole. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. 2 holes to go. We're still 1 over. Okay, this par 3 has done nothing but catch me out every time that I've attempted it. An 88%er. I wanted to try and catch that back wall and just ride it around like a kind of a skateboard quarter pipe or something. That's what I wanted it to do. That's Finally, after 4 attempts, I've got the shot that I wanted to do on that. Down right. If I can get this birdie attempt down. There we go. There we go! Even with 1 hole left in round 1, you love to see it. Truly. Let's see if we can achieve the impossible here and head in under par. A little bit fast. I don't think we're going to be taking home any eagles from this, but we're going to be smacking this one with the 3 wood and just hoping that we get it down here on the green. A little slow. Oh, that's bunker time. Oh, that is heavy, heavy bunker time. Splashing out of here with the pitching wedge. Definitely not a shot for the faint heart. Oh my word. Oh my word! I thought that was going to go all the way in. It just landed 3 feet short. But that's going to go in. That's going to be a birdie. That's going to be our first under par since the update. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited about that. I am so pumped. That's so good for us. And it gives us definitely a little bit of a something to grip and hold on to as we head into round 2. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been a blast having you. It's been good to be back. Hopefully you'll join me tomorrow for round 2. And hopefully your scores are also in your favour. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for round 2. Take care.